Peace and one love. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 2eiies. Once again, like I said, we back off vacation, all that good stuff. Salute to everybody out there, man. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. COVID seems to be on the rise, things like that. Continue to wear your mask and be safe. Snubbo, what it do, gang?
And we back in here as always. We finna cook up something good.
Finna cook up something, man. Now we've been right now, we you know what I'm saying, out here in the grapevines of battle rap, and you know what I'm saying, respectfully, URL right now at a particular time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get that app. So you part of the app game. They dropped all of Gnome 12. So it's on the app already. Um, we've been hearing about a Philly card, Summer Madness, Drake card, New Orleans, 2-on-2s, this, that, and that, and this. So we went on and sat down and put together some possible matchups that we think will be fire when it
Yes,
comes to
sir.
these cards. So we're gonna talk about the Philly card. Once again, the Philly card, we don't know when it is, things like that, but it just something we've been hearing brewing and coming up. So these is the possible matchups. We already know about the main event, Freeway versus Cassidy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I think at the end of the day, you know what I mean. That should be a good battle for the culture. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The two brothers come rhyming, things like that. Um, Cassidy, you know what I mean. We see what he been doing as he been coming back. You know what I mean, and
Progress.
he got debatables out here when it comes to some of the peoples. You know what I mean. I'm gonna have to be honest. You know what I'm saying, that Hitman battle. Some people. You know what I mean. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I mean. So we're gonna see. Then of course, Freeway. This is, you know what I'm saying.
Revenge.
Let's
Vengeance.
see what we gonna do. You know what I mean. So salute to that.
Hopefully it's vengeance. Don't die twice, free.
You know what I mean? So now we're finna get to some battles that we think will be great for the card, think put together.
Mm-hmm.
Reed Dollars versus Geechee Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Geechee Gotti, you know what I mean? I can't wait to he battle Diz so I can see, you know what I mean, how that battle go because he been kind of having his year been kind of going up and down.
Yes, sir.
You know what I
Roller
mean?
coaster, shaky.
Or whatnot. He's still been being to me being the good and great Geechee, but you know how the culture is. You know what I mean? They get tired of you, things like that. So certain
Yeah.
stigmas been going around, things like that, like a verb. You know what I mean? Had the little blog about him and things like that. When it comes to like, I guess how fast he did it, and he ain't have to
Bro. Yeah.
go through everything they went through. It's pretty much the blueprint was done, and he just had to work, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? 3-time champion, all that
Back,
good stuff. Can't take that away.
back
Reed
to back.
Dollars.
The only back to back champ.
You know what I mean? Reed Dollars. He been getting straight to it, been better. You know what I'm saying? And salute to straight to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or whatnot. But you know what I mean? His battles as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know he had him and Mook, that big battle, you know what I mean, didn't really
Yeah.
turn out far as the people really wanted and things like
Yeah.
that. I understand, but man, this is
But
Philly.
Reed still won, so we're gonna make sure he get that W. You know what I'm saying? It was a lackluster battle, but he won.
He won.
And
And
you're
this
right.
is Philly. You got to have him on the card. He's been active, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, 2eiies. Let me
Yep.
add one last thing. Not only active, when we come back to these legends that came back, it's one that stands out as a legend that stands the test of time. I always say I got my plug my guy Sirius Jones because he came back winning and adjusting fast. Now this other person adjusted a little bit slower, but once he started taking off now, Reed Dollars is the example of a person coming back and have to learn the format of new battle rap. And once he learned it, he's cooking.
I agree. I agree. And another, and to like piggyback off that a little bit, once again, this is the Philly card, but with Easy doing what he been doing, I've been, you know, it's like they little unity been coming together on
Mm-hmm.
that Philly side. So salute to them
Brotherly
for that.
love, man.
It's brotherly love. You know what I'm saying?
What we got next? 2eiies.
Next, Easy the Block Captain
Yes,
versus
sir.
Calico.
We don't care about what they tweeting about. We ain't trying to hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
The
So
perfect battle. Calico said he want to beat him at home in front of his mama and his daddy. That's why he want to be there, do it in Philly.
you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that'd be a dope one. That's what we've been wanting to see. We really, you know what I mean? The energy about off that, things like that. The talk, definitely different. Let's get it. Next, we got Bill Collector. I know they talk about Norristown and all this and that, but Bill Collector, 100,
Pennsylvania,
100K Bill,
hundred K bill,
got to be on the card.
Billiano the Donna.
Now, his battler that he got that we put on here is a dud, but it is Rum Nitty. You know what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
They had their quarantine, and it wasn't bad. Billy was punching. I said, okay, that was right when he was starting to, you know what I'm saying, cook up back. You know what I'm saying? What was that last year
Uh-huh.
or 2 years? Oh yeah, last year,
And
beginning of the year.
okay,
Okay.
all right. So Bill Collector versus Rum Nitty. Um, that'll be a good battle, man.
Yeah,
It's that, know what I
Bill on something
mean?
different,
You know what I
moving that
mean?
in. Yeah,
In Philly, you know what
in
I'm
Philly,
saying? It's gonna be
staying
dope.
with the theme. This fight.
This next battle. Now this brother, he just had a dope battle versus Mac Myron. Make sure y'all go check it out. E Ness. E Ness been around as we already know from the you know what I'm saying, hands of time, man. You gotta have E Ness on the card because he is still out here working. No matter what. Once again, Mac Myron, you know what I'm saying, is top five, they say puncher right now. And E Ness just had a dope battle with him. Go check it out. You know what I
And he
mean?
won too. Well, that's to be debated later.
That's could be debatable here nor there, but
I got
yeah.
a, I know this crazy, but I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in there right quick.
Let me announce his opponent that we put first.
Okay, okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So we had Enes versus Jerry West. Enes versus Jerry West. That's who we think would be a good dope battle. Now what you finna say?
I thought you had said the name already, so I'm glad you said that. Now, will we go with Jerry West, which is fire, or about the Enes versus DNA rematch? That shit nutty. I think that was Summer Madness, maybe it's Summer Madness too, and that's like one of the biggest meltdowns. And Nets had to bounce back from that performance. I remember it. What beat is that? Come on, Clip. Hey, Clips, you man, if you know this nutty, this shit correct. That
Mm-hmm.
because you can show this. But we're gonna stick with the Jerry West. But that just now popped in my head.
You
Like,
talking
why we
about
did
far as like who as far as winning or whatnot?
no. I was saying, would the Jerry West battle be better or the DNA rematch? Because it was a catastrophe the first time Summer Madness 12
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the
as
Jerry
history.
West. I'm gonna go with the Jerry West right now. I that
Momentum, the momentum.
momentum. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jerry West did just go crazy on Lou Castro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's like
Yeah.
Jerry West, because if I'm mistaken, he had like a dud or two his battle before that one. So
Before
it's
he
like
came
both.
back.
So it's like
Yeah.
both of them. You know what I'm saying? Is on that up trajectory. So I think this would be a good battle. A rematch with DNA right now for Enes, I think that'd be a little too dangerous.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how I look at that one. Last and not least, we got K Walker, and we had a couple of options for K Walker to open up when it comes to the Philly card. We had K Walker versus either Chess because we want Chess on the card, but then you had K Walker we had versus Loso or Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Snake Eyes, we know what he been doing, things like that. As far as this year, things like that, it
Yeah.
definitely be a deserving of him to be on this
Fact.
card.
Great word.
You know
Great
what I
word.
mean, or whatnot. When it come to Loso, for me, it'd be all about the battle itself. Do we want
Mm-hmm.
to advance K Walker? This should be a good fight
Advanced King.
so far as level wise over here when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to K Walker. When it come to Chess, it'll be us wanting to see Chess. You know what I mean? And then unfortunately, K Walker, salute to you for being with Philly. That's why we got you on the card. That's how I really look at that when it comes to those three matchups versus K Walker. How you feel about the three?
You kind of said it. The only one I would add is Chess, Philly, gun titles. What up? We're gonna have more than one on there, and they got it. We ain't seen Chess much this year,
Okay,
but we haven't seen Loso damn near all this year.
okay.
So it's like You kind of said everything. That's the only thing. That's hey.
All right. Once again, y'all, we don't know. Everybody know about the Freeway versus Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, these just possible matchups on things that we
Yes.
have seen through the culture, out the culture, things like that on the possible Philly card. You know what I mean? Salute to all involved. Make sure y'all get the URL app. Can't wait till they get to some announcements or something or whatever the next card is. Game.
Yeah.